like that and simulate the 1999 film Armageddon, where Peter Stormare plays the Russian cosmonaut. What does he say? Russian computer, American computer, they're all made in China. It's something like that. Let me find Peter Stormare Armageddon quote. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. That's Russian parts, American parts, all made in Taiwan. Components. Lev Andropov. It's stuck, yes. Watts. Back off. You don't know the components. Lev Andropov annoyed. Components. American components. Russian components. All made in Taiwan. Great. What a movie, dude. Hello. I don't know what the heck we're going to play next, honestly. Oh, what I was going to say was with respect to the Pokemon Go questions, I have not caught anything in Generation 5 yet. Dude, you know what? I would love to play some Tetris 99. I'll play an hour of Tetris 99. I've been watching Dan play. Dan is so close to winning a game. And I'm being 100% sincere, Kate and I have a difference of opinion on this one. All he needs to do, he's not going to win every game if he takes this advice, but all he needs to do if he wants to win a little bit, now and then, if he wants to have a chance, is stop spinning. If he could cut like 40% of the spins out of his routine, he would win. When Dan gets in and he's gotten so much better. But when Dan gets in like the top 10, I was just about to call it the final circle. When Dan gets into the top 10, he spins the piece in the spot where he wants it to go like 30 times and then goes, why won't it get in? Get in! Come on, just get in! And I'm just watching at home like pulling what little remains of my hair out. It's like if he just didn't press the button, his rate, like his pace of play would go up like 40%. I would think he would have a chance. I mean, I'm not a Tetris superstar either. I'm not trying to say that I am. That's all of us watching you play? Well, there's a difference. I have like 27 wins in Tetris 99. I'm not saying I don't make mistakes, but like, you know, I've won some games. I haven't played this since they put like a staggering amount of new content in here. Let's see what's up. I now have daily quests. Finish in the top 40 of a Tetris 99 battle. Get a total of 5 KOs in Tetris 99 online battles. Okay. You've unlocked Tetris 99 Invictus, the ultimate challenge for Tetris Maximus winners only. I don't believe I have won a Tetris Maximus Cup yet. Let's just warm up. It's gonna take a couple of games. Oh, I did win a game of Maximus. That's right. Wait, is this Maximus? Because previously it was called the Maximus Cup when they did their, they did like a timed event. I was playing in the pre-Maximus days. Maximus is just normal now? What a world. Okay, it's been a long time, dude. I'm hoping. I mean, there's many separate skills at work here, you know? You gotta remember, not only, I mean, it's obviously not great, but you gotta remember not only how to play Tetris, but how to play Tetris while talking simultaneously. Now, I'll admit, when you watch other people play, I feel like I haven't lost that much of a step. But I'm saying hedge your bets here temporarily. It's a lot easier to see what people should do versus what they are doing. Put me on KOs for now. I'm confused, when will he start matching the colors? Matching the colors comes right after chunk of meta, if I remember correctly. It's just that easy, huh? What was I talking about? It's like riding a bike. We're back, boys. Whatever, give me the garbage. The garbage just makes me more powerful in the end. Okay, well, now we go attackers, because honestly, you're getting a little greedy. And it's not for me, really, like, I wouldn't mind, but the fact that you're being so greedy right now, it's insulting to the viewers, you know? They haven't seen Tetris 99 in a while, and then you're coming at them, trying to give me so much heat this early, like, very disrespectful. So we're just gonna wait for a good piece, send it down there. I'm not feeling too bad so far. Honestly, we're all wasting our time here. I'm going back to KOs. I'm not gonna let you dictate my game with this lowest common denominator nonsense. You send me garbage, I will filter the garbage, send it to somebody else, take the kill, come back for you later. How does that sound? Good? Great. Dandy. Fine. Oh. Sorry, I just had to find my window. Feeling good. Not really feeling behind the 8-ball yet. Not gonna deny, would like that long piece right there. Now we need to get something like that going. Try not to build on top of the garbage hole. That's an advanced level strat. They don't teach you that in the Tetris Academy. Probably like the only thing they would actually teach you in the Tetris Academy. What's the rest? You know, match the blocks forehead. We desperately need a long piece immediately. Drop it and go. Drop it and go. Ah. It's okay. 1-1, no problem. Whoa! Already finished in the top 40. Hit me again. That wasn't that bad. Alright, next step. We gotta remember. Try to keep a 1-tile wide spot on the right or the left. Hey, this is a really good time to point out, you know, you like Tetris 99, you want to play it for yourself. If you have Twitch Prime, you get 9 months free of Nintendo Online. You could download the game for free, play it against other people. It's just that easy. Okay, start me in randoms. Like a RimWorld storyteller. And we're just building super high here right off the bat. High builds, no problem. Muscle memory, still a little lacking. Taking a little bit longer than I'd like to figure out, you know, where every piece should go. But it's a learning process. Next one, we go KOs. Send them. Send them. That should be a KO. You gotta give it a second to percolate sometimes. Somebody stole our kill. Very rude. Should be a KO. If not, there's some serious rudeness going on here. We might want to clear our own garbage setup. Just real quick. Get back down to brass tacks. Don't like that piece. Don't like that piece right now. You don't like the piece, send it back. Like an old man sending back soup at a deli. We can build left. I got no problems building left. You ask me to build left, I'll build left. You ask me to build right, I'll build right. You ask me to clear some garbage, I'll appraise the situation and tell you if it's appropriate at that moment. Sometimes it will be, sometimes it won't be. That time it was. Took too long. Ah, it's a yikes. It's okay. I'm still surprised we have no kills, though. Now, inevitably in the world of Tetris, you're going to make mistakes from time to time. Two ways to deal with it. Try to appear to be the smarter person by saying I wouldn't have done that. Try to be the person who gets it done by purging it from existence. And that's what we just accomplished right there. You know, I like it. We can at least keep the two-prong there. For the one slot open, I mean. The other thing about Tetris, don't worry too much about what you're saying. You know? It's only going to get you into trouble. Okay, we've gotten ourselves into trouble. It's okay. It's the great thing about Tetris, you know? It's like life. You ever find yourself in an unstable situation? You don't have to be afraid of taking it down to zero, clearing out the garbage, and starting anew. And they thought I wouldn't be able to play kind words with decorum. Embarrassing. Okay, so you store blues. You're looking for a doubled up blue situation. I'm willing to go combo rich here. It is dangerous. I recognize the danger. I thrive in the danger. You knew that was coming. Not greed. It's not greed if you know you're gonna get it. Okay, we're going attackers. We're bailing ourselves out here. Hope. Okay, that's a lot of trash sent right away. I think we got opportunists. Oh, that's a real bad one. Okay, what do? You die. Whoever sent us that garbage was doing some great work there. Yo, you got a new player icon. What are these player icons? That one wasn't bad. Just gotta loosen up. Even that game, it felt like we were getting right back into it. That was a get off of attackers situation because one of your attackers had a lot of garbage to send. Okay. That's a Cheetle icon. Boom, looking for this. Something like that. Remember radio silence? I remember radio silence. There's only one rule about radio silence, though. You don't do it until the top 10 or until a sustained garbage situation. Okay, this is the most cursed start you've ever seen. But it's up to us to not let it turn into a cursed finish. You know what I mean? Decent. Oh my god, what kind of nonsense have I created here? Okay, put me on attackers. And then get me out of this. This is the joke's on you, I'm just pretending to be bad strat. I forgot it existed until just now. Look at that garbage. Oh, dude! I forgot about the thrill of fighting back in Tetris 99. It feels so good. This is a horrible situation, by the way. Couldn't have put that in a worse position, more or less. Okay, so here's what you do. Sometimes you just gotta bail out. You've heard of balling out? That's not what we're doing here. We're bailing out. Better. Now we go KOs. Got a little bit of leverage. Take it back down. Store it. Oh, we're back. It's not really bad, actually. A little bit of garbage coming our way. I don't even notice a little bit of garbage. Stop building on the garbage hole, but send them. Send them. Send them. How sweet it is to be sent by you. We are in a little bit of a battle here. Let's go on randoms briefly. Had to compromise a little bit. People tell you compromise meta is never the way to go. Absolutely not. Not in my opinion, at least. Sometimes you gotta compromise. Get yourself out of a jam. Get back down to brass tacks. Go back to KOs. Don't build on the garbage hole whenever possible. And then build a freaking summer home on the garbage hole, apparently. It's not so bad. So close. So close to clarity. Hate to do it. Can I tell you something? I didn't hate to do it. I hated to do it in hindsight. In the moment, I've loved every second of it. I was like, I'm clearing garbage. I feel amazing. Okay, we're gonna go on attackers and try to fight this. Who dares wins. That's a big garbage hole. Put me on randoms, I'm scared. It's okay. That's okay. 4 kills. Earned some tickets, apparently. I'm in the zone. Every game we've added a little something new. First one, getting back into the swing of things. Second one, building the tower with the hole in it. Third one, target switching. We're gonna get there. Roll the shoulders out. Put your feet on the footrest. Get yourself ergonomically set up. You know what? Put the armrest down a little bit. I do agree. I feel, my hunch at least, is that the game is not as casual rich as it used to be. As a result, I've become the casual. But, you know, it just means you gotta work that much harder if you want the dub. Dubs were easy, they call them duns. Because you already would have them. Wow, this is... You know what? Get me out. Obviously this is bad, but I'm willing to fight back. Also pretty terrible. So hard to avoid the greed, where you're like, if I place it right now, it'll feel really satisfying. But if it goes wrong, you're like, all I had to do was wait for an extra second to check the input before I put it in. It's alright, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta clear lines. Put me on randoms, just ever so briefly. And don't build on top of the friggin' garbage hole anymore. That's gonna build on top of the garbage hole. So we're just gonna accept it, I suppose. It's a real issue. Oh, we're back. Nothing like when you see the line and you switch to attackers and you're like, thought I was what, dead? Like my partner you just yeeted? Oh, when they've been sending you garbage and you get to reflect it back at them, that's the dream. I don't like it. Give me this instead. I still don't like it, but I like it more. It's a multiple step process here. It's not going to look good for a bit. But I saw the pieces coming. I thought to myself, you know what? I think we can make this happen. This is the piece we're looking for. Now that we got that cleared, Get this cleared. This cleared. All of a sudden, we got an opening. This should make more space for us. Oh, baby. Now we go. Oh, that's not the right piece at all. Okay, put me back on attackers. I thought we had a long piece coming. My mistake. Sorry, we got the wombo. People in this game, I'm hoping they still don't expect the wombo. The wombo, maybe. That's outside of my control. As a result, I choose not to worry about it. A little bit of playing it cool. And you know what? Put me back on KOs. Looking for a blue, looking for an orange now. We got an orange. Put me back on attackers. We're spinning our wheels a little bit here, but, you know, somebody's going to die eventually. Every Tetris 99 game in history has ended with the death of everybody but one person. This unsustainable situation, it cannot survive forever. Put me back on KOs. Look, I'm just going to level with you. I don't want to set small targets. You set small targets, you get small results. But either way, even just making it into the top half is still a blessing. Now, it's a blessing, you know, we'll seek to build on, but a blessing nonetheless. Okay, this is a big moment for us. Very much trying to stall, and it's not going to happen. I think you got to do something like this. Honestly, you're not going to believe me. But I felt like I'm willing to compromise on that one. I felt like we got a little screwed waiting for a piece there. Maybe I shouldn't have put myself in a position where we're waiting for a piece to begin with, but it's okay. I'd rather recognize it coming, fix the problem before we end up in the top 10 here. Now that was a badge-rich kill there, and we got just an ugly, ugly situation. Put me on randoms just in case that guy's targeting me, algorithmically speaking. Help. Live with it. This is a radio silence situation as if it wasn't for the previous 20 seconds anyway. That felt pretty good. Adrenaline, definitely pumping right now. See you on the other side, boys. That's all right. That's all right. We were getting there. We were getting there. A little awakened. Yeah, did you see us fight back? We were in a really bad spot. I think if we had gotten some more kills, I think if our weird tower gambit had worked, we would have been in a solid spot. We waited so long for a long piece. I'll tell you what, if I get a Maximus win, I'll play an Invictus. I already have Maximus wins, but I mean, like, I gotta be in fighting shape. This is why you do training camp, you know? That's why I'm worried about Brock Besser. Signed a great deal, but he's probably gonna be coming into training camp a little bit rusty. Prove me wrong, Brock. Prove me took me 70 hours to get my first win. Now I have 133. It is like feast or famine. We ruined a super good combo opportunity there with greed, by the way. But it's super feast and super famine. It's really not fair. Like, Bernie Sanders would have a serious problem with it. Probably like 5% of the Tetris 99 community has like almost 100% of the wins. How is that fair? Well, you know why it's fair? If you don't like it, why don't you just become part of the 5%? Forehead. Okay, stash it. Send it. That's the good stuff right there. The old stash and send. Now we've screwed it up something fierce. We got to compromise in a huge way, but it was worth it to get those badges, in my opinion. Please, God, give me a long piece. Thank you. Where are we going to put this one, though, dude? Put me on attackers. I'm unafraid. No! If we had played slightly faster, we would have had the long piece down there to counter it. But that was just a fool's gambit for sure. Should have been afraid? Why? So you could die in fear instead of dying with courage? It's a bad attitude. Exactly. The creatine's coursing through my veins. I finished my creatine loading phase. So I'm at maximum density of creatine right now. That's a better play. Okay. 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 I'm just saying, don't frick with me today. Beautiful. Next long piece, we're going attackers. No fear. Small amount of fear. That's gotta be ascendable. There you go. Small amount of fear. That's the way to go, dude. Whoops. Brain got destroyed a little bit there. You know what? Toss this bad boy right here. One thing that's hard to get used to is the idea that you actually want to not leave flatness in a lot of situations. The idea that you'd actually be better off in some situations leaving like a place where you can actually like hang a piece in the future. I've been trying to work on that. Really just trying to keep the tower from getting a little bit too unwieldy with these long pieces, but we should probably tear it down to 0. I'm just waiting for the perfect moment to strike. I would go ahead and say that that was not the perfect moment, and now we're building on top of the garbage hole. So that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be making a few mistakes. It's bad because this is the safety zone. But now we got to back up. Like, this is the part where we should not be... Our hand is not being forced. Should have stayed on KOs there. Okay. So I really want to send this one down to 0 so we can start rebuilding on the right instead of committing to the trash that we were building to begin with. Just play it cool. Actually, don't mind this and this. And I know you're like, what are you talking about? But then, let's just get to that. I don't know if I would say that I advise it. Felt like that was a good way out. Okay, let's go on attackers and cultivate a little bit of aggression here. Nah, we're going KOs since we got a sick combo. Alright, it seemed like a decent send to me. Shouldn't have placed this. It's okay. Start rebuilding on the right there. The cultivation didn't necessarily work according to plan. Whatever, dude. You want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. In a funny voice. I don't like it. Now I like it. Ooh. Oh, I don't like this, though. Okay, this is a desperate send. Keep sending. Ah. We so obviously need a long piece. Thank you. Okay, we're back. Just ever so slightly. Still working on, you know, some of these patterns. Unfamiliar to me. It's been a while. It's alright. You know it's alright, because Stained wrote a whole song about it. The song is called It's Been a While. I'll tell you though. We're basically playing solo Tetris, which to me means we're in for a world of hurt once people actually start attacking us. Oh, that's not the right move at all, brother. Did it again. It's alright, we bailed out a little. I just peeped real quickly, our attacker didn't have a badge. So I thought to myself, you know what, Self? Let's focus on us for a while. Beauty. Beauty. I mean, that's a badge, but I still feel like we're just waiting for the other shoe to drop here. And once the Wyatt who's been terrorizing this game pops onto us, is probably over. But I think we're playing a pretty okay preventative game here. Okay, so we got left side. Oh, when you get into the zone again, it just feels so sweet. When you get into that spot where anything you place is A-okay, that's magic. Almost top 10. Almost radio silence. Prepare yourself. I didn't mean for this. Get out of it. Not bad. Radio silence. Didn't mean for that either. That one I meant, unfortunately. Dude, he has so many badges. And all I have is a triple-digit heart rate. Forget this. We're going for the KO here. Stay cool. It's not over till it's over. I really want this win, dude. He had so many badges, dude. He had so many badges. I felt like we had a great series of moments there where we sent him like a bunch of garbage over and over, but the multiplier kept me underwater. I can't believe when I saw that we were in second place. I peeped the other guy, and I was like, ah, shit. I saw like 8 badges, and I saw that he was not red, and I was like, this is a nightmare. Still pretty good, though. Oh, but it's gonna take a bit to get out of the radio silence. Thank you for the cheers, CJ Mats. Much appreciated. My brain is still in full-on, like... It's embarrassing, but, you know, it's an adrenaline-rich game. Any game where it comes down to, you know, you versus another person for all the marbles, there's adrenaline. There's adrenaline in, you know... regional competitive chess. There's adrenaline in Tetris. What have I done? Actually wasn't that bad. It's starting to feel kind of bad. That was not supposed to go there. Oh no. Okay, you gotta bail. Some situations, it's probably just best to play quickly. But obviously, we got like a nightmare coming our way. Now that's a wonky move. I don't like our odds here, boys. Now, when that doesn't get you a KO, you know you place, or it doesn't get you any lines, you know you placed some weird lines earlier. I'm fighting for my life! Let me out, please. I've decided I've had enough. I'm over it. We had fun, and now it's time for us to get back to our regularly scheduled Tetris play. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Well, we've done a good job of pretending we're bad to trick people into attacking us. Is that still a good strategy in this game? Come on, give me one more. Give me one more. That's the one more we wanted. Reflect them. We're coming for you. We're coming for you. Don't think I'm not coming for you. Oh, this is the moneymaker. Ho 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 ho. Honestly, we gotta bail a little. Sometimes you gotta ball out, sometimes you gotta bail out. Just the way the cookie crumbles, you know? So we built a, I don't know, very nice house on the garbage hole. Don't know if I would recommend it to other people, but for us temporarily, sure. You need to have advanced level Tetris plays to do this. Can I also, I just have a question to ask you. Where the hell are my KOs? Like, I was promised dozens of KOs, and yet do not have any KOs. Where's my KOs? Are you seeing the garbage we're sending out here on a regular basis? Does this seem like it's acceptable that I'm living a KO-less existence right now? I tell you, it doesn't feel acceptable to me, but there's 15 people left in this friggin' game. Give me the kills I've earned. I fought for them. Okay, put me on KOs. Maybe that was my problem. That sucked. Should have stayed on KOs. But I mean, honestly, look at Kate's messages. I don't know if you've ever tried playing Tetris against 99 other people and also reading a novel at the same time, and the novel is being written as you look at it. Why don't you try that with, like, Dostoevsky's The Brothers Karamazov while playing Puyo Puyo Champions, and then also get back to me and tell me how much actionable advice you got out of it. 85% of the novel just says Pog. That's very flattering. I would love it if my chat was exclusively Pogs. Wow, that's positivity. It's a beautiful thing. Store it. Yeah. So that's some advanced level Tetris for you. I had to bust out the old graphing calculator to figure out how we were gonna get out of that one. Oh, this is amazing. If I could ever sort out my early game, the world's our oyster, dude. I don't know, to be honest, I feel like I kind of play better from behind. Maybe it's just it's my brain's way of protecting me. I also think, you ever hear of a little strategy called load management? It's not like what you think it is, Chad. Load management is the idea that, you know, one of the most effective ways to manage performance is to minimize work until the most relevant moment. So it's commonly used in, you know, for professional athletes and stuff like that. which is basically, you know, playing Tetris. So basically right now, coach is saying like, hey, it doesn't really matter like if you perform badly in the early game. You know, obviously we prefer that you perform better, but for right now, just focus on having a fun time, keep a morale high, and then you know, when push comes to shove, hopefully you'll have more energy remaining at that point to actually play well. And 100% no memes. That's what's happening here. That's what's up. I'm utilizing the most relevant advice from sports professionals to elevate my game. Because you know what? Video games, not just for gamers anymore. They're sports. You read that article about chess fitness? They're saying, like, you know, the top chess players in the world burn literally like 500 calories an hour playing the game. That's what's happening to me right now. Everybody laughed at me when I said that streaming is exhausting. It makes me super hungry. Maybe it's just because I'm the only one streaming at a high enough level to get those thermodynamic costs that come associated with high performance. I'm not saying it. ESPN said it. If you got a problem, you can take it up with their sports scientists. Gotta say, I'm excited to see that we actually live in a badge-rich world here. I feel like that's the first time we played fast in an embarrassingly long time. No, do this. Store it. Okay. Now you send it. He's toasted, dude. Give me those badges. I saw you got the badges. Give me those friggin' badges, dude. I see you at the top there. You're not gonna give me a badge for that? Okay, we made a conscious decision to switch that one up. I'm mad. It's all politics. You know, the game's trying to hold me back for some reason. Probably because I'm free to play, they don't want other players to get any ideas. That you don't need performance enhancing supplements or DLC in order to succeed in a game like this. Okay, this is we got a serious issue now. Requires immediate attention. And the attention has been granted. But it was a heavy cost. Say, I want those badges. In the whole scheme of missed drops, that missed drop isn't that bad. Okay, I'm just softening him up for somebody else. It's a bad strat. Never mind. It's maybe the greatest strat ever done. Gotta be honest, shades of panic. So I'm gonna hit you with a little radio silence. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let me out. Okay. That's fine. Unfortunate? Yes. Fine? Yes. That one hurts. I'm saving. We're gonna send it back. That one hurts so bad. Please get over. If you can't get over, that's fine. We'll send you this time. Take one of these, call me in the freaking morning. It's finally happening. I super panicked, dude. I got my moves wrong. Please stop with the pog spam in chat. Like, it's just act like you've been there before. Like, NL, why does your voice sound weird? Are you nervous? No. Winners don't get nervous. They just win easily all the time. Why do you sound like you're about to cry? Because, like, I just got something in my throat, dude. It's not like an evolutionary response to the sheer amount of unhealthy adrenaline I've got coursing through my veins right now. You're making it weird. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. How is he alive? This is not a man. We're fighting against a machine. He doesn't want to die. Wyatt! Wyatt, thank you for releasing me! Oh! Oh, Lord. It's just that easy. I'm like, you can't see it. There's a little tremor. There's a modest tremor happening here. Thought he lost it, huh? Oh, Lord. I mean, there's not those who said it couldn't be done, but it does feel good to be back. I'm pretty sure in Invictus, we're gonna get our ass beat. Meow. Boom, looking for this. Hey, Crack Dota, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Reach max combo 2 a total of 10 times in Tetris 99 online battles. Gold line block is blessed. 1,000 lines? Yeah, 1,000 lines per game. Gold Boom, 500 KOs. Oh man, that feels good. Anyway, send me back. Obviously, we're taking the cat. Oh man, that feels great. Feels good to be back. We only have 12 tickets. I can't afford anything else. I need more daily challenges, please. Play CPU battle one time. I don't think we'll be doing that. Well, I promised you a Tetris 99 Invictus match. This is my ultimate PUBG idea as well. Was like if you win a game, you get put into a queue to only play against the people who won the previous game. So if you win 2 games in a row, you know you're like in the top 0.01% of players. Apex works like that? Oh, does it? There's only 56 people. Get ready for some load management. Dude, you're gonna think this is dumb, but like just the fact that the board has changed slightly has me like freaking out. Like I'm not seeing the board right. Just send it. Just stay alive for a bit, get your confidence up. Then you can worry about the Maximus combos later. Why switch back, dude? Okay, just gotta get my sea legs back. I don't like the crown at the back. Like, I know it makes me sound like a big baby, but like... I just want to play Invictus with the normal board, please. I mean, I've played it for all of 10 seconds, and... I think... I know what's wrong. Might as well put me on attackers, brother. We're going in. Nobody believed in the upstart. Hey, boys, there's new fresh meat on the field. Send them. How about, don't send them, and instead, get sent yourself. Idiot. Nobody gave him a chance. Nobody gave him so much as the time of day. Help. Gotta admit, we may be a great many things. Still alive is one of them. You only get one chance to make a first impression. You only get one chance to win your first game ever. Tetris 99 Invictus mode. I'm just wondering what comes after this, dude. Once you finish Invictus mode, do they just like, if you're so good, do they just make up a new mode for you to do? Because like, I'm just worried that I might run out of content. I don't want to beat the game too quickly, because then, like, it's money out of my pocket, because I don't get to play it for as long as I can, you know? So I'm just hopeful, like, there's something more to the end game than this, and this isn't just, you know, the equivalent of shiny hunting. Because, I mean, a great man once said, I could do this all day. And it's been done. Don't know about that one. Alright. I'll admit, spice levels increased a little bit. Hey! Top half in a game full of bots, but I'll take it. Yeah, let's never do that again. That's just... I never felt like I was comfortable at all there. I would much rather just play against people who might be bad. Do you lose like a ticket when you play Invictus, or do you just get to play Invictus forever? If you've won one game. There's no cost? That's bullshit, dude. It should be like the Hunger Games. It should cost you everything. I gotta tell you though, it feels good to be back. If you had asked me what I thought the odds of us getting a win were, like, no memeing, I probably would have said, like, just wait this out for a second. Oh, I'm gonna be yeeted. Please help me. Please. Please don't target me. Please don't. Okay. What was I saying? I would have pegged the results pretty low. Like, I probably would have said, like, I don't know, under a 25% chance of a win, which seems maybe super low now that we've won. But I mean, there's 100 people per game, 99 if you want to get pedantic. So I would think that I'd be like arguing 25 is like a pretty reasonable chance. But well, I mean, I'm not gonna say that means I'm better than I thought I was. All I'm gonna say is I'm stoked, dude. Come away with the dub, game 1. Feels very nice. Feels very nice. Some might say, feels very kind. Like a variety of word. Allegedly. Forehead. I like it. Don't send them yet. This is greed. Put me on KOs so we don't forget about it. Send them. Send them. Send them. That can lay the foundation for a victory. Just one moment of greed at the right opportunity can get you started. I'll just send you down. Ooh, that's not a good situation. It was such a bad situation, I weirdly did like a pseudo-Italian accent for some reason. No idea where that came from. Help me. Didn't build on the garbage hole, you genius. You got out of it. Good time to target some randoms. You gotta do what you gotta do. Back on KOs. Oh, this is good stuff. Okay. We're sort of back. I was gonna say, you know, now that we got a damage multiplier, you know every time we send a KO or send a line, there's a chance it's gonna ruin somebody's day, which is really the predominant reason I play this game. And look at that. Now we got a great setup for the future. Ah! It's okay, we're back. Did kind of screw up my quote-unquote great setup for the future, but you know what? I would do the same to him, so put me back on KOs. Don't talk to me. I think it's okay to do that every once in a while, as long as you don't tunnel vision. I mean, we insanely screwed up in the win that we had. Still came through in the clutch. And the dude we were playing against didn't want to go. That was not a situation where he was like, fine, kill me, you won anyway. He was clinging to every ounce of oxygen. We had to take it by force. Kind of looks like a familiar situation right here, honestly. I'm done. Let me! If I got the straight piece, could have been okay. We'll play a little bit more, but I want to do something else before Unity, just to clear my head a little bit. You can't sustain this level of adrenaline all day. No, I'm not going to play the Civ 6 Battle Royale. Yeah, you need some load management, exactly. Probably not going to play GO2 because we're going to play it on Friday. Spire Daily seems like a safe bet for me. Yeah, take a little break from high-octane stacking to get my PhD in Slay the Spire. What have I done? I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, bite the bullet. Accept your mistakes. Wait for a long piece. It's coming. How on earth did we get a KO? Notice I didn't say the word earn a KO, because nothing about this was earn it. Well, if you're ever gonna get good, now's the time. Shouldn't have built on the garbage hole. Oh, dude, it's so easy to just give up. Oh, your arms are hurting. Oh, just let go of the rope and fall to your death. But when you get the one tile above the top and you just keep squeezing, you're gonna break some people's resolves. You ever see Rocky IV? What beat Drago? It was Rocky Balboa. Philadelphia, an Italian stallion. Yeah, it was, but what about Rocky Balboa? It wasn't the fact that he could hit. It was the fact that no matter what Drago brought to the table, Rocky chewed it up, spit out a couple of teeth, got up off the mat. That's what broke his will to live. I don't know how that, really know how that relates to what we're doing here, but it's just something to think about. You lost though? Yeah, but maybe by losing, I learned how to win. Words to live by and think about. Here's what they think about you. This is a... Rocky Balboa is not anime. I don't know what you're talking about. It was not an animated movie. It's a story that happened in real life. And by that, I mean, it obviously did not happen in real life, but it could have happened in the real world. Just something to think about. So this is going pretty well so far. Put me on KOs. I'm ready to pop. Let's do that. Okay. Now we got the proper structure. Practiced a little bit of load management. Ha ha ha. Memed it up. Now it's time to get down to brass friggin' tacks. Two attackers. And they have badges? Hey, excuse me, sir. Hi. Appears you have something that belongs to me. Love you. I'm gonna restart the bit. Appears you have something that belongs to me. What would that be? My badges. Thanks for holding them for me. Let me... Line. My badges. Thanks for holding them for me. Gratata. There you go. I wanted a little bit of, like, Joaquin Phoenix style, like, you know, I wanted a little menace to it. Okay. Get me out. He can't keep getting away with it. It's just not feasible. For him to just roll up here and continually get away with it? You can't keep getting away with it, dude. Hey, thanks for holding these for me. Holding what? My badge is silly. Ooh, that was a good one. Just the right amount of menace. Thanks for holding it. Your badges? How'd you know? Bang! I'm workshopping it. You made a grave mistake, friendo. I'm gonna keep you alive to the end. Just because I want you to feel the pain coming in second place. It would be merciful to kill you now. So I'm not gonna do it. Thanks for holding it for me. My badges. Please. And yes, I need more than this. What the heck's going on here? Don't tell me I've been holding them for him this whole time. I couldn't handle that swerve, dude. Should have swapped pieces. That's okay. Radio silence, by the way. Oh my god! My badges? That was... What the hell happened there, dude? Thanks for holding them for me. What's the Rocky lesson there? I don't know. Shut up and box, dumbass. Probably. Let's play some freaking Slay the Spire. That too wide screwed me. I mean, I screwed myself by making it too wide, but it screwed me pretty good. If you'll excuse me, I will use the bathroom real quickly. and then we will come back and do the daily. But first, I mean, you know what we're gonna play. It's the greatest song ever made. I'll be back. Before it plays the Steven Universe video. Oh, we got a minute. We're good. It's so good. Song name is Deadly Premonition. Life is Beautiful featuring KK Slider, published by Video Fever Show. Okay, we'll save it. Every once in a while, you just gotta take a little break from the stream and play something like this, okay? Who doesn't love it? Tell me who doesn't love it. You know who loves it? This guy right here. Dun, 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 dun. Let's just crop that watermark out there. Slay the spire, shall we? Click, click, boom! Ready or not, here come the boys from the south. Slay the spire. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go up. And we're gonna raise the armrests. Oh, I'm feeling so ergo, dude. Cheers, brother. I'll drink to that. Oh. Now we're talking. I'm not gonna chug the whole thing. It would make me... I wouldn't throw up, but it would make me sick to my stomach, maybe. Modestly